So hello out there. It is currently part 17, and we're finishing up our shulker farm today. Our very, very bad shulker farm at that. But guess what? It works. I did get, in fact, get a stack of shulker shells yesterday with it. So the fact that it is a manual stupid baby farm does not matter because it works. So, like I said in the last episode too, we're gonna be just finishing it up. Um, I need a good bit more slabs because I'm also kind of out of like a lot. I got enough here, but it's kind of testy, so I'm not gonna. Um, I got some spare glass, but I have to go get more from those villagers. Good on food. And I'm not good on fence gates, however, because I'm going to be using fence gates to keep them separated from each. Actually, no, I'll literally wall them off like individually. That way, there's no fucking shot in hell they like do any of that funny business. Now, the other thing I was seeing too on that video that I was talking about yesterday was apparently soul sand is like the weirdest fucking block in the game to some extent with this stuff because all these sides except for the bottom specifically are not full blocks. So like this is an actual bottom they could teleport to. Everything else not. So if I built the walls out of soul sand and then I like slab the top, then like it would be set. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. So that means I don't need that much glass. I don't have to have too many slabs to get them over there. It just needs to be a room where like the outer walls are made of soul sand, the inner walls are partitioned with glass, and then the ceiling is all slab, so I will actually probably need some. I'm also thinking about making like a stone generator up by here because, if I get a haste 2 beacon, I can like, have at least like a non-destructive way to get a bunch of stone and cobblestone. Because this is fine for now, like getting this deep slate too, but I also want to make sure I don't completely fuck up the whole environment. It would be. Luckily, this stuff's a lot easier to get than it was in 1.17. But yeah, the finishing up the shulker farm shouldn't really be too terrible. I don't see it taking more than like an hour because I'm also going to be farming like the rest of the shows there, like I talked about before. Now, one thing I need to do quickly. DMs myself and then go ahead and grab that. That's where we're going to be headed. Once I get to the end, that is. Yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. And I'll have to make some more instant health too, like potions while I'm over there. Because the ones that teleport out of the farm are the old ones, which means we will have to. Don't have to heal them, but it would probably be a good idea to throw like one on them and then transport them to the funny shed that we're gonna be. But we'll get the actual like shed built first, and then we'll. That's all it is just a glorified shed. There's just gonna be like I think 4 like backups will be absolutely plenty, so we're not gonna pretty much do any more than that. Yeah, 4 backups should be like plenty of stuff to work with. I don't see me needing more than that. So yeah, we're just gonna be building like the slabs out to the out to where we want to build the thing first, and then like we'll put in our soul sand like outer walls, and then our inner walls are going to be made of glass. I can actually see. But I think it's everything I want. We got slabs, stuff to make slabs, enough glass for the inside partitions, and then soul sand for the wall. Actually, that might not be enough soul sand, I'm not gonna lie. And I'll just seal it up with glass, that way I like, you know. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and pop over into Nether really quick. Because we have to actually, you know, go there to go to the... I'll get rid of these other brick fences. I was gonna use these to block them up, but... You know what, no, we'll keep them just in case I might want them. Oh, we're just gonna go pop over and get like probably another like 3 or 4 stacks of you know, soul soil or soul sand, specifically sand. Want sand, and we're gonna go grab some of that and stuff that I want to. I do want to go pop over and go get some more glass from the trading hall, and then I'll sleep at the trading hall too. Yeah, it should be enough extra. I will grab more, honestly. No hurt in grabbing some more. There's a ghost boat. Nope, that should do it. That's about 4 extra stacks, so I don't think I'll need more than that. Oh, even got some extra here. Here we go. Cool. I think we can go get it built, so we'll go pop over to the trading hall and go get that done. We'll go get a bunch of glass. Actually, I have a bunch like stockpiled too, but I need to buy more anyway. Now the next farm we'll be working on too is going to be the raid farm, because having like a totem farm like that is very good. And plus it's pretty easy to build. It's just glass and like a couple of solid blocks, a little bit of redstone. The hardest part is moving the villager out there. That's always the hardest part whenever a villager has to be involved in any degree. But luckily it's not even that hard either. So I have already built all this other. Alright, there's a baby zombie somewhere. Wonder where that was. It was somewhere up on the surface, but we're not here to worry about that. Let me double check. We do actually have some spare glass blocks, so we're going to be taking these because I also need to make more bottles as well. Also kind of the main reason we're here. I want spare glass as well for bottle making out there in the end. Because I kind of can't get a hold of glass, you know, in the end. I can technically, I guess, if I fucking brought one of these guys over there, but that would not be fun at all. Like at all. We're not gonna worry about that one. But this should be all the glass we need, and it actually fills up that whole box, so That's good at least. Let's go ahead and drop off these emeralds, and then we'll just go get this done. And yeah. I'll start work on gathering some of those too tall flowers so we can just make a bunch of dyes and whatnot. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. No, I could have probably saved one of these for the iron farm. That's another farm I'm gonna have to make too. But we got plenty of time to make an iron farm, so I'm not too worried about it. And building an iron farm, it's actually going to be a little different. Cause I was thinking about just building it like branching it off and away from like the villager area, but now I'm thinking I should probably build it in or near my base, like really close to my base, so that way like it's loaded and I actually get iron out of it too. That would probably help and be nice. I think I'll do that. I didn't sleep actually, which means that my spawn point should still be in my actual base. Good. Now we got our firework rockets, our ender pearls, put away our torches, got a water bucket out. I'll have to make a spare bow at some point. I can always fix that one with a normal one, but it'd be good to have a spare just like in case, you know. I don't have to have the spare on me, I just need it in a shulker box if I ever needed it. People actually still make mending bows, because that used to be a debate, and I just was never like 100% sure if people like took that seriously. Like, man, mending's so good on a bow specifically, because like, you know, compared to Infinity, you know, the bow itself lasts forever, but like, you have to dedicate more space to arrows. Which, no, don't do that. And also, it fucking doesn't even take that much to repair it. Like, it's got Unbreaking 3. I've had this single bow for like the whole fucking time since I've gotten it. And I like haven't even gotten it down to half. And repairing it is like no big deal, or if it's too expensive to repair, just like make another one from scratch, because you usually get power 5. And like, if you have mending, you have villagers. There's no way around it pretty much. So to like, you can just make a fucking another one like without any issue. I don't ever get what the fucking deal is with that. If it's that expensive to go repair, just go make a new one. Like XP farms of like different types aren't that fucking hard to make. Like skeleton farms are always great, you know. I mean, I technically have like one here in the fucking end being a shulker farm, and it's not even that good. But it counts, because it does what it needs to do and it fixes my elytra when I move. But yeah, XP farms aren't really that hard to make. Like some of them are for sure. Like I don't even think the Enderman farms are that hard to make. They're just a lot, like compared to what I'm used to. So that's why I don't ever make them. Also, they're fucking dangerous. Like if I want to go farm Ender pearls, I'll just like do it here just by looking at them and then like trick them to drop them somewhere stupid. I'll do that by hand. I don't want to, you know, make a whole ass farm floating over the void and then just risk like, you know, jumping off and killing myself. Because no, we don't do that here. It's just fucking silly. Go ahead and head up. Our Shulker's still in here, which is good. And they can't spawn up here. This is another thing too, why I kind of needed to do other stuff, because I am short on certain things. Mainly, I do need an actual staircase up and down through here. Guess we will actually do that. No, it looks better as a slab. Cool, so now we got a way in and out of here actually, so I can just land up top and then come down whenever I want to use it. That's not what we're here to worry about today. So I should actually have it lined up pretty much here with this, which luckily the center point too. We're just going to be bridging out about, oh, I don't know, 20 blocks that way, and then we'll make this thing like 3 wide just so I give myself enough leg. So we are looking negative X. We are at 250 over this edge. We want to go to 270, should give us plenty of space. So we'll just go to X negative 270. We'll expand this bridge, and then I start work on that shed. Cool. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and start with our soul sand. Like I said, it won't be nothing too hard. Oh, but the bottom is... So this whole thing actually has to have like trimming because we can't have the soul sand sitting just kind of floating in the air. Alright, so just build 3 and then start. Oh, do I not have a crafting table on me? That's a first. I haven't done that in a while. I got the other one back over there, but I don't want to go back over there. Now, we'll just take a stack of this for right now. 2 stacks. That should be plenty. I have the spares here too, just in case, but I don't quite think I'll need them. I think this is far enough. And then we just go ahead and fill in the floor. I can always expand it out that way if I need more. The whole point of this place is to just store some backup shulkers because, you know, if I do lose that one, I would prefer to not have to rope him in from the end city. I could technically, but it's dangerous and it's just time consuming too. So I don't want to have to do that if I can help it. And I'm pretty sure I can. Here we go. Now, this is where our soul sand goes. And again, they don't count as solid blocks on all the faces except for the bottom, so shulkers can't go on the underside because of the way these slabs are put in. Wait a second. Yeah, no, they can't go onto the underside. It's hard to think about that for a minute there. But no, they won't be able to do it. And then we'll just kind of put slabs up on these so they can't teleport to the top neither. They can't go on any of the sides or the undersides or the top now when these are in place. Although they couldn't before, but... Oh, good. Gotta make some more slabs, but... Too difficult. Now the way this is too, this means they could go up onto the ceiling here. So as long as I do this on all the inside ones, that should... In fact, let's actually get our glass so we can start partitioning this. So I did kind of miscalculate a little bit. Well, it don't really matter though, because I only wanted like, I mean, fucking 3 on each side. That's pretty good. So it's a little awkward for now, but it gets what's needed. So I mean, I got what I needed at least out of this. I mean, here's 6 cells for God's sake. So I only wanted like 4. That's more than I wanted, which is all right. Not a big deal. Does mean though I'm gonna have to kind of fill these in temporarily. But yeah, all I do is just drive a boat into a corner, get out of it, and then get behind it, break the boat, and it should land on whatever the block the boat was on, and then just seal it up. So it shouldn't be nothing too difficult. That should help with Enderman. Oh, and then I just have to fill these in at the top. Here we go. So they're pretty much only going to be able to go here or here, technically. I'm gonna... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll replace the middle bits with soul sand, because I still want some glass, and I'll have glass out the front, too. I could actually use those fence posts that I think I brought. Watch me have not brought them. You know, I said I probably... Oh, I did. Perfect. I can't go into these. I'm pretty... I can still see through these at least. Good. So whenever, like, I bring one in, I just dump it in the corner, break it, it stays in its corner, and then I just seal it off from everything else. This thing don't exactly look the best, but it's better than my other shit, considering it's actually all, like, consistent block palette, which is a big step for right now. That should do it, so they can't teleport onto these, but then I can seal them up just fine. And, yeah, I mean, that should do it. So we'll go ahead and put that into practice. find out how well this goes. So we'll start it up here in a little bit. Put away that glass. And some more glass. I want to leave some of this for that over there. But most of these will be for bottles. I'll just leave it in raw glass for right now. I do have a boat. I kind of want to make more brewing stands, honestly. Make another 3 for right now. I can always go bring in more blaze rods too, so it ain't that big a deal. I'd interfuse at some point. I'll have to actually drop like a cutoff line so I know when to quit. I can just stack them on top. Cool, alright. Leave this glass for there, but that's an entire stack of bottles. Here we go. And I need to put some blaze powder up in there. Get our nether wart. Glistening melons. I'll have to bring in some more glowstone and some more gunpowder. But this should pretty much be plenty for the moment. And not glistening. Yeah, I'll bring in probably like a stack of dust, a stack of glistening melons, and then eventually a stack of gunpowder when I get that too. So that way I could make like an absolute fuck ton of these and just kind of stockpile them. And I'll make sure to bring in some more blaze rods next time. Alright, so one nice thing about that blaze spawner that I fixed up at least is that, you know, I do have quite a nice surplus of blaze rods. Because I do need them. Alright. These. Alright, that's good enough for now. Well, yeah, it's pretty nice. Whoa. And I got 3 on me because I will need to heal it when I actually start working on transporting it. I'll snag another one out of here really quickly because I'm gonna do like 4 today, and then I'll start like, So whenever he spawns one, we're just gonna go grab it. So he did. Now he spawned it up on the 2nd floor. Okay, now the things. Man. Yeah, we're just gonna be bringing them down into this little part here. There we go. We'll see how well this actually works. Be okay. Oh, F3. You are actually lined up. Now I should have that glass on me still, so naturally I don't. So we're gonna go get that glass really. Back. Now we also need to heal this guy really quickly. I don't think their bullets can go through fence gates, I'm pretty sure. That should be okay. Now we healed that one. I'll bring in the next one, put him here, and then just kind of get them filled up. And then once they're filled in, then, well, don't have to do anything else with them. They're only there if I absolutely need, like, spares, so. By a Bedrock Edition, at least in the newest beta, they're finally, like, actually adding, like, Shulker cloning, so, like, you can build this in Bedrock Edition now. It's not fully out, like, into the latest release, because it's going to be like a 1.19 feature, but it will be coming though. That's very good. That's a huge thing. That means Shulker shells are going to be renewable in Bedrock, and I'm pretty sure the thing that I built pretty much works anywhere. I think they're going to be like the same kind of mechanic, so go ahead and come on. Cool. Now we're just doing that. Cool. Go and bring in the next one. I'm always going to try and save the center one like first because that's the easiest one to kind of bring back. But if I need it, and like if somehow that one actually ever ended up dying, then I do have these 4 just in absolute case. Like worst case scenario, I just bring in one of these and then I just go refill it. It should never really happen, but it's good to have it just in case. Got our glass at the ready. Gonna go ahead. This guy in. Go, he's healed. And we'll just go ahead and bring in one more and It doesn't look like they're capable of shooting each other, so that's good. And yeah, we should be good after this last one, and then we'll just farm for another stack of shells, and then we'll do some base work today, because the raid farm I don't really have to do a lot for. Like, it's just getting glass and all that. And that's something we can do the next time, but I want to actually work on my base for once. Yep, we got him. Alright, they're all healed, they're all secure, so if I ever need one for a backup, I can just come in here and grab some, and yeah, pretty good. That there. And sweet, that's all done. That should be pretty much everything I wanted. Put that away, and that. Cool. So we'll just go ahead and kind of farm for a little bit with this stuff. We'll get that in there. Yeah. The other reason too why that stuff was so far away is to make sure that okay, wow, he's really being finicky. I don't think he can be up here, right? Nope. He shouldn't be able to be. That's a half slab. But all that is so far away to make sure that, you know, it can't interfere with this one, so we should still be getting the same rates pretty much. Oh, one other thing though, I forgot to fill in the, that's gonna be good. So we're gonna go do that, and then we can continue. That was just temporary. Hey, yeah, we're just gonna be here till I get a stack of these, because then I can kind of keep them at home. It should be pretty good. Yeah, today's gonna be a little bit slower than last time. It's, well, I guess about the same pace. You know, I did farm last time for shells. Okay, he's kind of hurt himself quite a bit. Okay, he didn't even, he hit himself once while he was open, so I'll do that. He just doesn't want to hurt me, or hurt himself, I guess. There we go. I'll post the link again a little bit later too, but in yesterday's stream I did post the, or at least who I found, and I think is the original for it, because it was in the, like 2 years ago when this just was first a feature, but the original creator of this kind of like manual farm is, you know, in yesterday's stream and all that. And I'll go ahead and post it again here today too, since we're still doing stuff with this, but yeah, again, it is a very like good manual. It ain't like the fastest thing in the world, but it's cheap. It's a lot quicker than the other fully automatic farms, and like once I get this stack of shells, I don't think I'd even have to ever use it again. Like I haven't changed it a whole bunch. Like the sticky piston and this kind of like stuff, how it's laid out is my idea. Getting that is just. Although he didn't do a second layer, but I am, just because, you know, why not? But yeah, the main idea is using like a trap door, you know, to like make the bullets turn back is, you know, a very good idea that he had. So we're using that. The sticky piston and the dispenser though, with the health potions and all that are mine though. Not that it really matters. Like anybody could just make that, you know. It's stuff you add after the fact. But either way, it's still a very helpful farm to have, so. Now, I do eventually want to go get those netherite bits too, in a little bit. Maybe that's what I'll try today too. Like I'll do some base work too, but I want to actually get full netherite today. I think I can do it. I think we got 2 of them that time. Yeah. Go. I guess this thing probably does have like a pretty low failure rate, which is nice. Now, if I was smart too, I could probably figure some way. It might take a little bit, but I could definitely figure out a way to have like wither roses or like magma blocks in here or something to like damage them or when they spawn. At least on the floor. Really? Come on, man. I'm gonna keep doing this. But I could probably have this be set up in a way that makes it like pretty automatic. Or at least semi-automatic or something, you know. But that is kind of a lot of effort. And it's not really a necessity with this thing, like that's the point of this thing, is for it to be like painfully simple. That way I don't have to like spend all this time doing weirdo shit trying to get like, oh man, here's 18 stacks of wither roses. For a farm, you're not going to be using a whole bunch. And that goes the same for like a wither skeleton farm, but they're excusable though, because they're such a pain in the ass to get enough wither skulls for like beacons without them. And plus it is good to actually like have a ton of spare beacons in case you ever need to do stuff somewhere else. But with shulker boxes, there's kind of a natural limit to how much you can even carry, what you'd want to use back at your own pace, or things of that nature. But I did make the villager farm, the trading area, look a little better than I usually do in terms of like getting zombified shit. I stopped doing that a while ago, and then I just started doing that again in the world. Because why not? I'm gonna at least make it like that. I might as well have it be like, you know, usable with the, especially with the cartographers. That's really the only reason why I had it like that. Of course, it's gonna become irrelevant though, with the raid farm, because I'm just gonna have so many emeralds that, you know, I won't have to do cartographer trades unless I want the experience. But then if I want experience, just go to the raid farm, you know? But I also am going to be using the emerald blocks for beacon bays, so kind of good to have some of them at least. Now we're about a quarter of the way there, so got another 48 more. I know this ain't exactly exciting stuff, but it's got to be done. And plus, it's not like anybody really watches this stuff anyway, so... Hey, we're a quarter of the way there officially. That's cool. Okay, now, see, that's an issue. I was looking at stuff, and I kind of let him get damaged. And again, not really supposed to let him just kind of do that, so... I might teleport out on this one without cloning. Oh, cloned, we're good. Okay, he's kind of hurt himself a little bit too. He might teleport here. That was 4 times while he was open, so I gotta heal. Minecraft cave. That's a day 139. I spent like the last 8 or so doing shit with this farm. Actually like farming with it, so... That's alright. Not like I'm in any rush to do anything either. I mean, I got the Ender Dragon done. The only thing I pretty much have left is the, like the Wither, you know? And even then, that's not something I'm in a big rush to do. I have to actually build a Wither skeleton farm first. That's no fun at all. Hey, come on, man. Oh, there was actually 2. A third of the way there. Oh, fun fact about Shulker bullets, they can't move any direction. They can't move diagonally. Like, they only move on the X, Y, or Z axis, and they will never do, like, more than one at a time. Which is why they're kind of funky when they try and hit you. Can't move diagonally. Okay, rude. Okay, come on. And I was shielding, and I was out for enough time. Okay, that's right, because they do shoot him from outside, I guess. But he can't see me, so it should be okay. Here we go. I'll stop running into him willingly. I got 60 fireworks and I got all those in reserve, so. We just need another like half stack or so and we'll be out of here. I don't exactly have too much of a reason to come back here unless I ever needed like more shulker boxes. But the whole point of this is so I, you know, don't need more shulker boxes. Yeah, they're not dropping a lot right now, that's kind of... I guess it could be worse. So realistically, I don't think it mattered that I built that like storage area out of soul sand. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Just did it just because I don't really want to have to put buttons on the outside. Which I can if I really want to, if I actually need to. I don't think they'd even be in a situation where I would need that. Hey, he teleported up high. He fucking hit himself with his own bullet. Yeah, they're not dropping a lot right now, and I know I still obviously have like looting 3. That should never change. Not how it would, but they are being a little stubborn. Killing them while they're closed like that doesn't matter too, it's just killing them. I mean, this is like a fucking 68 and a 3/4 like chance of it dropping with looting 3, so like I haven't gotten any in about 6 boxes, and there's no like limit to this either. Don't like this at all. The whole point of this is for them to be renewable. There we go, I just was really unlucky. Weird. Here we go, that's more like it. But to be honest, I'm holding off on like making my base look like really good because I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I think it's been a while since I've said anything about it, but because of the way the staircases are, because of how like steep it is, I kind of want to lean into that where it's like just building into the sides of like sheer cliff faces and then having like the staircases and bridges to match it, where they're all kind of just like they're functional, but they're like steep and they're actually stylized because it's more like a mountain city instead of like, you know, just trying to flatten everything out. I kind of had a thought too some time ago when I actually try and make it happen, but it would be a metric fuck ton of work. Whole ass city, Okay, I thought he spawned in there, like they overlapped or something. So that's a little weird. But would like to try and make a an entire like you've seen like the old Minecraft, like city on the outside, and then there's like the castle like near the center, all that kind of shit. It's like that. The castle is like a couple like 100 something blocks tall or whatever, and then the whole city is like within the castle. Like it's basically just one huge ass fucking building that is just an entire city condensed in like a single building, more or less. And when I say a single building, I mean like a fucking gigantic building, so it ain't some tiny thing. But I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. It's just figuring out like what blocks I want to use, and then if I can farm some of them, that would probably help. But because I do want to actually do cool stuff. But I'm not exactly the best at building, but now's as good as time to learn as any, because then I can flex that I had like a really fucking cool base. You know, do whatever I want with that. Okay, rude. I think it could be a little interesting. Day 140, that's cool. Guys, no fuck. Come on. Wait a second here. Right, yeah, I got a raid farm, a wither skeleton farm, and an iron farm to build. Probably not in that order. Probably. I definitely want to build the raid farm first, and then probably the iron farm second, because it'll be a little bit of an easier farm. Because the wither skeleton farm is just gonna be an undertaking, and a huge one in that. Because I have to spawn proof that entire nether fortress, which is already a big deal on its own. I don't give a shit about things getting close to kill me. That ain't gonna be the problem. It's the fact that it's a lot of work to do. That has to be the entire fortress. There's pretty much no way around that, realistically. Believe me, I've looked, and there's not really a nice way around that. I gotta have some way to limit it. I'm gonna see, because there are farms that don't require you to have wither roses for like a wither skull farm, because you just use a piglin to lure the wither skeletons because they want to actually fight him. So I'd have to go catch a piglin and then go name tag him, which I got name tags. Just move them into position and then do all the spawn proofing and all that. But I'd like to not have to use wither roses if I can help it, because they are kind of hard to get a hold of without a wither farm. So, and I won't be farming skulls a whole bunch. I just I want to make like the sextuple beacon, where it's just 6 beacons and like 1 pyramid, and just have that on my base, and then some spares for other stuff every now and then. I'd say probably like 10 beacons would pretty much be the most I think I'd ever need, like straight up. I had 6 in my base and then 4 to do whatever I wanted with whenever I needed them. Yeah, Yeah, we'll do raid farm and then iron farm, because then I just have to go catch a zombie and name tag it, and I got spare name tags. And then we'll go do the other skeleton skull farm. That means I'll also get coal out of it, because I want to actually use looting on it. So that ought to be fun. almost there. I just need another 24 Shulker shells, and I don't think I'll ever have to stop back in the end again, unless I want like more ender pearls or something, but I can just go to the main end island for that, where it's actually safe. Because, you know, this far out ain't exactly the safest, but it ain't that dangerous neither. But it's still, you know, a risk. Even if it's a small risk, it's still a risk, but I also don't like hanging around the end too much. It is a cool place, so I might actually consider building like an end base one day. That's after I actually have, like, you know, my first two done. I do want to build a second base at that raid farm because it is also like at a pretty nice location. But I gotta focus on the first one first, you know? I wonder if I could get an iron farm built today. I think it's possible, but I do want it close to I do want it close to my base though, which might make it a little bit harder. Make it impossible, but I just have to try a little bit harder. But all it is just get like a zombie and like 3 or 6 villagers, I think, depending on it. And then their beds and workstations. I have the wool workstations. I can just make like composters or something. I don't have any of those at my house. Alright, we're gonna heal this guy. But I think I could do an iron farm today. Alright, 21 more to go. We're 2/3 the way there. Okay, did not shield that one. That's alright. Can land a critical hit in that, huh? Pretty cool. Although the timing is like really strict because there's so little space to work with. Possible. And there are 18 Shulker shells. Oh, that is quite an issue. Not exactly. Oh, we got that. Okay, we need to actually bring one of them down. That was kind of bizarre. I guess that was always a possibility too, but it's like such a specific fucking thing to have happen, you know. Now we got 2 of them to choose from here, so we're just gonna get rid of this one. One other thing though. No breakdown in Oh, that was kind of bizarre. That's got to be kind of rare. Not that rare because it still technically is a valid spot for it to go to, but and it's not really that hard to fix it either. That took like what, like a minute. Now that I actually know what the hell I'm doing, like with this. So yeah, it ain't exactly the best compared to like the fancier farms, but again, like this should pretty much be the last time I'm ever here. So of course I could always have more in the future, but I don't really need to. I'll have fucking 2 stacks or like I'll have like a stack's worth of shulker boxes and then a little extra because this will be my second stack of shells. And then I made some extras when I was actually out in city raiding, so I don't think I'll ever have to really be back here again. I heard him teleport. I'll have enough. I've already got enough to completely fill my ender chest, but I'll have enough to pretty much fill my inventory pretty well. And then I can have like a single chest or whatever with like a bunch of spare shulker boxes. I can always come back here for more if I ever absolutely needed it. Because I don't need like a lot of shulker boxes. But I need some, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough to build like a... Oh no. I thought I killed... Okay, I'm glad that one's still there, because I thought I just literally fucking killed the, I thought I was going to go grab a backup. The good thing I did have those backups just in case, but I thought I was going to have to go grab one. Kind of bizarre that happened, though. Anyways, it's no big deal. Now, we are starting to dip into the hopper for reserves, but that's alright though, it don't matter. Try to do it properly. We're short 8 more. Hey, come on, you can quit doing that. Okay, that was kind of a lot of them. Oh, there's even another one above me, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there is. Okay. Oh, only 4 more though. Bruh. Yeah, I'm not very good at hitting those. Just this last one, hopefully. Nice, alright, we got all of them. I don't need any more, for now at least. So, yeah, we're just gonna double check. I should still have all these ones in the backup. Yeah, cool. Look at them go. Can't get angry. And, yeah, cool. Alrighty. We did it. Got our extra stack of shells. We're gonna switch into our Elytra. And then we're just going to like 8 positive, like 900. So we just gotta take negative Z. Ability, cool. Alrighty. Could have checked that before I took off properly, but You know, not that big a deal. Totally not. No. There it is. Yeah, we should be good to leave, so. Yep, back at the bed. It is currently day 141. We have a lot of shells. A lot. We're gonna go ahead and turn these into shulker boxes. It should make half a stack of chest. Yep, cool. Shulker box chest. That's all of them. And that is very impressive. So we're completely full. Well, you know, other than like, we're completely fucking full of shulker boxes like everywhere. It's nice. Yeah, we'll keep an empty one just in case. But yeah, I don't need pretty much any more for a long, long time. Now, the next thing we'll be building tomorrow is an iron farm. But that's a ways away. Alright, so I want to go get that netherite like I was talking about. Still need 4 ingots in total. And I need 16 ancient debris and I don't have any spare. So we're gonna go grab that. Oh wait, I have fire resistance, right? Yeah, there we go. You can name shulker boxes, right? That's a thing I'm pretty sure you can do. And then it actually like shows up properly when you do. You might go do that sometime. I know you can definitely dye them, so we'll be dyeing them too at some point. I just have to go out and find some of those flowers, the 2 tall ones, so like sunflower, the lilacs, the rose bushes, and then that other one that I forget the name of. It's not lavender, they're not lilies, I think, but it's another like pinkish purple color, so I'll have to go grab those. I kinda wish they made more 2 tall flowers like during the Buzzy Bees update, because that would have been kinda useful. Because they're always pretty nice, so I mean, it's alright. Now, I pretty much bled these things dry too to some extent, so I'm gonna have to kind of pick a better way to go. These are the bed mining tunnels that we have. That's already 2, that's good. Maybe 3, but I doubt it. Yeah, no 3rd. That's alright. Need 14 more then. Damn, we already got some more even. That's already 3. Nice, very good thing. We've already got 6 out of 16. And then I'll literally never have to go do this again either. Because this is also going on the spare tools. Like, okay, well, you know. Not as funny the second time. I'm gonna actually have to go around. Here we go. Hey, is that Herobrine? Oh my god, whoa, that's so spooky. I think it's just a skeleton. Or a zombified pigman. That is gold. move some of this away. Yeah, 6 pieces of ancient debris, that's pretty good. And about to be more, very good. There, that's 7, that's good. So we just need another 9, and then I'll be done. Just 9 more. That's a bed mining crater. That's another skeleton. Dead now. Another one at the end of that tunnel. I'll go down some of the bed mining tunnels just because. Why not? That's a piglin. At least I know I can get him down here. Oh, and some hoglins now too. And I am under a crimson forest to be fair, so. But since I'm under that, I should be able to use that to kind of like force one to spawn, and then I can like lead it up towards the nether fortress when I actually get it ready. Like, I'll spawn proof the whole thing, but I'll spawn proof the actual like spawning pad like differently, so I know which ones I need to actually like remove. Just so that way there's no interference, but I just lure one up into there, name tag it, and then, you know, boom, done. And then I can take out the rest of the spawn proofing and have a farm. I think the reason I stopped was because I ran out of beds. Yeah, because there's no lava, so. Into that. Okay. Guess that's like an entire lake, pretty much. Yep. This way is pretty much a dead end. That's a shame. Still short 9 ancient debris to do this, so I really don't want to have to like come back here again. A lot of hitboxes. Damn it, we're gonna disable those. Not really needed right now. Keep finding these little 1 veins today, that's not good. We got a couple of like 3 packs, so that's at least nice, but get a little bit more of those. Oh man. Here we go. I'm on a chunk vortex, I hope I kind of am. Yes, I am. Yes, I mean, that was planned totally. Yeah. But being on a chunk border while doing it this way is great, because I have, like, 2 chunks I can pick from instead of just being in the same one. So that's at least nice. I don't need a whole bunch more, just 8 more. We're halfway there. The only time I'm ever gonna need more is if I want to make like a new sword with like smite or something, but that's only if I ever want to fight. Well, I don't even need it because I don't like, I fight the Wither legit the first time, and then like every time after that, it's just straight to the end. As well, you know. Once you know you can beat it the first time, what does it matter all the other? Just gravel still, damn. And nothing in that at all, huh? Oh, we're over that halfway point at least, but it's still trying to get another 7 inch of debris. And if I keep only finding like little patches like that, then it's just gonna take a while. Oh, it has taken a while. Yeah, sorry I haven't really said a lot in a little bit. I just want to get this done. It is kind of boring, but again, it's got to get done, unfortunately. Just sit down and do it. I think I hit another like dead zone of ancient debris, or I guess the lack thereof. Again, not exactly getting a whole bunch. Okay, that one's just pretty much a dead end. Alright, going this way. That's another like inland ocean. Not cool. I don't need a whole bunch more, I just need 7, so if I get a hold of that, that would be great. That is a shovel. Hopefully the mic quality should be better too, like if, you know, I do something like that, you shouldn't be able to hear the clicking, I think. Pretty sure I fixed that sometime. Which is nice, because, you know, not fun. Okay, so this way. Now we're actually on the main bed mining tunnel. Be some hoglins nearby still, assuming they didn't despawn, which they might have. That's alright. Okay, so that wouldn't be only lava, unfortunately. Man, seriously, how fucking hard is it? Oh, yes, thank you, finally. Good. That's still pretty nice. Now we got 11 out of 16, so we're just short 5, and we're getting there though. That has taken a long time, but interesting. Also interesting. Okay, this really isn't that funny anymore. Okay, we're gonna put that back. Alrighty. Just 5 more. Only 5. There's a skeleton. There's no longer a skeleton. That was very lucky. Jesus, wow. Let's go another one. Alright, 13 out of 16. So just 3 more. I mean, hey, I'm starting to pick up steam again. That's good. We just get this one kind of cranked out really quickly. Go smelt it up. Three more. Yep, so it's just keep grinding for 3 more, I guess. Which, again, like, why? This stuff's hard to find, but once you get it, it's worth it. So I just gotta keep doing it. This could be it. There's already 2. And it was it. Let's go. Very good. Nice. We got it. We got all of them. And we're out of here. 4 netherite ingots. Yeah. Did it. To get out of here, but that's the other fun part. I kind of got a vague idea where I need to go. Uh-oh. Maybe I have a vague idea where to go. Yeah, it should be like right at the end. Here's like the very end of the first tunnel, so then the ladder should just be down at the end of this hallway. And there it is. Boom. Good. Yeah, we'll get everything upgraded to netherite, and then I'll go get these pickaxes repaired too. Then we'll call it a day for now. All my tools repaired at the villager shed. That'll be fun. Because next time we can do the raid farm, or at least get the materials gathered for it. I'll probably get the materials for it, and then honestly just do base stuff. You know, because I don't want to build like another farm like back to back like that. It is kind of an important one though, to be fair. But it's alright. I got plenty of other time to build it. That in there. That in there. Here we go. Now, here are the rest of the tools we're gonna keep. We're keeping the fortune bow for now. Oh, we did it. Alrighty. But we keep the fortune 3-1, and these ones will go back in. So, boop. Up. Make some more food. Put away these fire-resistant potions. And we'll go ahead and put this away. Then we're gonna go take a little trip back to that village, and yeah. But we finally got it. Full netherite tools. So like a silk touch and a fortune 3 variant of every tool, and then both my axes have smite 5 on them for a bit. But I only need one sword. Like realistically, I don't like fire aspect, and I don't need smite to go like kill the wither on like a sword because it's already got sharpness fucking 5. So. And I can always just go make like strength 2 potions before I go fight the thing. So that's not even a big deal neither. These are really easy to make. It's just blaze powder and then like glowstone. Speaking of glowstone, we're gonna be buying some glowstone while we're here. So we better go grab those emeralds. Yeah, these guys still haven't refreshed, huh? Yep, they have not. Yeah, they just don't want to work right now. Doing a tunnel checks, I gotta make sure nothing wandered in. Nope. Right on that. And then in here, guy's still safe. Guess we're pretty much just wait until nighttime so I can actually sleep. And look, it's already almost nighttime. That's cool. I've been meaning to do this for a little while. I'll just make some ladders. Ain't the best looking or nothing, but it. Oh, there they go. I had to say it would take a little break till they're ready, but it looks like they're ready, so. That's pretty much everything. So. Back for those in a second. A spare stack of food, all of these. I mean, that's pretty much all I really needed. But that said something about a zombie villager. I have to double check that. There might be one up above. I'll stack these away. I mean, glistening melons, glowstone, XP bottles. The only thing I need more of for the instant health potions are like, is just gunpowder. I'm pretty sure just having more gunpowder would help out. But otherwise I got all I need if I ever needed to bring more. But we'll get some ender pearls too, why not? Okay. I don't have to do this, but I might as well. That should be good. Yeah, the only reason people build Enderman farms right after for the XP, because, I mean, you use pearls for, like, Eyes of Ender, but it's for, like, Ender chest and just having Ender pearls, too, to be fair, and, like, all this other shit, but it ain't, like, worth building the whole fucking Enderman farm for. Like, just go buy them from clerics or something. Or I'll just go kill them normally in the, you know, in the end with some manual shit, because it's not like you need to have some crazy ass farm. Got his ass. But yeah, because I keep seeing like so many people that just die to like fucking up, like they jump off their Enderman farm without an elytra, or they literally get mauled to death by Enderman while trying to make it or trying to troubleshoot it. And it's just like, why? Just go make a raid farm or some shit if it's that bad, because at least that shit you can control a lot better. Just go build it out in the open where nothing could even get close to hurting you. Not really that bad. I mean, hell, even if you don't want to do anything even remotely risky, like, go do villager shit, because again, like, go cure cartographers and go get glass and just trade with them. That's enough fucking XP, too. So I don't get the deal is with that. Like, what the fuck do you need to go, like, why do you need so many ender pearls for that shit? But that is enough for right now. We got a lot of shit done today. Completely finished the Shulker farm, got full netherite tools, even on the backup ones. I mean, yeah, and we even got the rest of our Shulker box. I mean, this is pretty impressive on its own. So the next thing we'll be doing probably is tomorrow, I'm most likely going to build that iron farm, because it should be a little bit easier than the raid farm. And then, I guess just do some tiny shit, like, you know, getting some flowers for, you know, dyes and all that. Like, see, we got the lilacs already. We just need rose bushes, sunflowers, and that other, like, pinkish one. But, yeah, that was some very good progress today, so we're gonna go ahead and end it there. So, thank you for watching.